As we sit comfortably in any seated posture, preferably the lotus pose, Padmasana, we pull our spines upright, gently close our eyes, tuck our shoulders back. To start today's session with Kaki Pranayam. In Kaki Pranayam, we fold our tongue out, bring it out as much as possible, look down cockeyed, and we inhale. We then bring the tongue in, close our eyes, come out of the cockeyed eye mudra, that is nasagraha drashta, and exhale. Let's continue Kaki Pranayam. अपनी जीभ अपनी टंग को फोल्ड करें टाकों की तरह, एकदम बाहर लाए. अपनी आंखें नासाग्रह दृष्टि में रखें. दोनों आईबॉल नासिका की ओर और सांस अंदर ले. फेफड़ों को, एब्डोमेन को पूरा भरे इनहेल करके फिर अपनी टंग को अंदर ले, आंखें बंद करें, नासाग्रह मुद्रा में से बाहर आए और धीरे से सांस छोड़े. Kak means crow. Crow eats any junk. Crow never falls ill. So sometimes because we behave like crows, eating any junk at any time, wrong timings, no wrong diet, we also want to do a pranayam copying the crow so that what is eaten wrongly or at a wrong time, or what is drunk wrongly at a wrong time, does not create the problems of ill health. Or disease. Last round. Discontinue Kaki Pranayam now. To start with Kapalbhati, we're going to do passive inhalations with hands up and active exhalations with hands into fists at shoulder level. This is how it goes. Make sure your chin is in line, not dropped in front into a chin lock, not lifted too high. Make sure you don't have a back support. हम कपालभाति कर रहे हैं, सांसें छोड़ेंगे. सांस छोड़ते वक्त हाथ को नीचे लाएं. Discontinue the hand movements and only do normal Kapalbhati, pulling the abdomen in. Let this morning's Kapalbhati be the best gift to yourselves to address that issue which you may be battling with, whether it is gas or flatulence, whether it is heartburn or osteopenia, whether it is a knot or a cancerous situation, whether it is infertility or a low B12. or yo-yoing stress hormones, or cholesterol, or hypoprotein situations, or a memory loss. Let's continue with Kapalbhati, bringing back that smile, because now we know on our own how to address any issue that we may be facing. And a lot of us, myself included, do not probably have any of these problems. So we do Kapalbhati to live long. Since no one can promise a long Ayushya, we depend on Kapalbhati for that. By eventually slowing down our breaths, because it is said that the lifespan, that is the Ayushya of a human being, is preset, predetermined, prefixed, totally by default, by the number of breaths she will have, she will take in that lifespan. And by now we all know what the pace, the speed, the volume, the intensity should be, without any strain anywhere. Some of us may feel a little pain in the lower back or in the neck or the cervical area. Those are Vayu knots, Vata knots. If we gently massage on them, they will all come out with a burp. Discontinue Kapalbhati and immediately start abdominal breathing. So now remember, Kapalbhati was pulling the abdomen in, whereas abdominal breaths push the abdomen out. So let us inhale and inflate the abdomen like a balloon. Exhale, bring it back to normal. Let's fill ourselves this morning with oxygenated air, pumping every component that we have within with oxygenated air. It would be even better, it would be fantastic if it is happening in Ujjain, because there you are combining two pranayams, abdominal breaths and Ujjain. So multiple benefits, activating the Manipur chakra and the throat chakra, which is called Vishuddhi chakra. As the name suggests, Shuddhi means purity, clarity. Inflate that tummy like you've never inflated it before. Simultaneously, push the pelvic platform down on your mats. Say goodbye forever and ever to any mucus and phlegm from the throat, voice disorders, fears associated with finances. Very, very justifiable fears. No problem. Money is also an important part of our lives. Spirituality and all is fine, but there are situations in life when we need that money, and hence there may be fears associated with it. Let's work on it, on this awesome combo. of abdominal breaths with Ujjayi. Make sure when you inhale, you push your anus, your perineum, your urethra down and out. And when you exhale, you bring it back to normal. Last round, abdominal breaths combined with Ujjayi. And we then move on to another awesome pranayam, which is also for the throat and for fears. It is said to make us absolutely fearless. See Garjanasana, to roar like a lion. So let's all become lions and lionesses for now. Continuing to sit in Padmasana with palms on the knees, elbows out like wings. We inhale fully. We stick our tongue out, come into cockeyed. सांस अंदर लें, अपनी जीभ को बाहर रखें, नासाग्रह मुद्रा में आए. And we do a roaring sound, like the lion. Let's all become lionesses for now. And the next, and the next, and the next. It's a good idea to come into a little chin lock in this. So just drop the head a little while doing it. A great one for singers to improve, to increase the throw of their singing. Clears the mucus from the throat, brings about that vibration that is required, clears mucus, above all makes us fearless. Discontinue C Garjanasana. To restart Kapalabhati, this time alternate nostrils. Right hand in Nasagraha Mudra. अपने पूरे पेट को अंदर खींचे सांस छोड़ते वक्त. And we throw out that order into the universe about any of those situations that we are facing in health. अनगिनत लाभ है कपालभाति से. Even a blocked nose is a situation. Both nostrils should always be open. You can keep saying, इस रोग से मुक्ति, इस रोग से मुक्ति, इस रोग से मुक्ति. या लंबा आयुष्य, दीर्घ. अचूक दवा for दुनिया के सभी रोग is what we are doing, taking the medicine. Continue alternate nostril Kapalbhati. alternate nostril Kapalbhati is not only for beginners, but also to work on a nostril which often remains closed more than the other. Hence, we are doing alternate nostril to first be aware and then to use a little more force on the side of the blocked one. And now directly go into Shwan Pranayam, palms down, just like we did in Sukharjanasana, on your knees, elbows out. Come into a chin lock. And stick the tongue out to do the panting dog pranayam. Discontinue Shwan Pranayam. Take a complete break to watch your breath. Don't do any pranayam now. Shwan Pranayam's main benefits, two benefits are that it makes our Kapalbhati and our Bhastrika much better, bringing the rhythm, the vibration, the resonance, the speed. All right. That is, and we know the innumerable benefits that both of them have. All right. So that's what Shwan Pranayam helps in. We're now going to do a combination of Ujjayi and Savitri Pranayam. In that, we're going to put our palms behind at the nape of our neck. We're going to try to point the elbows towards the ceiling in such a way that the earlobes, the biceps are touching the earlobes. And in this, we will do Ujjayi, the throat breath, in Savitri Pranayam, inhaling to a count of 8, retaining to a count of 4, exhaling to a count of 8, retaining emptiness to a count of 4. Let's begin together. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold, 2, 3, 4. सांस अंदर ले 8 के काउंट तक. सांस अंदर होल्ड करे अंतर कुंभक में. सांस बाहर छोड़े 8 के काउंट तक. और एम्प्टीनेस, शून्य, सांस बाहर मतलब एम्प्टीनेस, टोटल कुछ नहीं है अंदर, को 4 तक होल्ड करें. All this can be done in Ujjayi, in the throat breath too. The inhalations, that is the Purak, and the exhalations, that is the Rechak, can be done in Ujjayi. Oh my God, multiple benefits, so many. Because benefits of Savitri Pranayam to reverse asthma, bronchitis, cardiovascular situations. One of the best ones for post-COVID situation or to improve immunity during the post-pandemic time. Ratio 8 for Pura, 4 for Antarkumbhak, 8 for Rechak, 4 for Bahir Kumbhak. All this in Ujjayi. Since we want to open up even that third lobe of the lung, due to shallow breathing that may be not utilized well, you have to make sure that the elbows are pointing totally towards the ceiling, and the side, this part of the earlobe, is what we are touching with our bicep. Last round. Pura. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Antarkumbhak. 2, 3, 4. Rechak. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bahikumbhak. 2, 3, 4. Bring the hands down. Watch the breath. We're now going to do a very simple basic Gunakar Pranayam technique. We're just going to do it shoulder to shoulder. Gunakar, as the name suggests, means multiplication. So the direction and the mind's eye of the breath will be in a cross. We bring the right hand in Nasagraha Mudra. Since we generally start pranayams like Anulom Vilom from the left nostril, we will start Gunakar Pranayam from the left nostril. Since we want to inhale from the left nostril, to make the diagonal cross, we will draw air in from the right shoulder. So inhale, drawing air in literally from every cell of the right shoulder blade. Right nostril is closed, left nostril has filled air. Close the left nostril, exhale from the right, diagonally out of the left shoulder blade. A simple cross. Like that cancer awareness bow, you know, that cross. So every time we inhale from the right, we draw in air from the left shoulder and draw out air from the right shoulder because we are exhaling then from the left, and reverse. Visualize literally that symbol, that image, that realistic pink ribbon for the breast cancer awareness. Shoulder to shoulder, nostril to nostril. Gunakar Pranayam. Last round. After bringing the hand down, we practice Rajkaput Ujjay. So we are going to copy the pigeon. Raj Kapot means pigeon, all right? So in inhalation and exhalation, we will be doing that guturgu sound. There will be a friction of the rub in the throat. This is how it goes. Don't fake it with a hum. The entire breath is about friction in the throat while doing ujjayi. It's about the air bubbles. Some of us may cough in between, no problem, restart. Raj Kapot Ujjayi works beautifully on throat disorders. It's like a wind blowing during, say, a cyclone or heavy rains and winds. Raj Kapot Ujjayi, like the guturgu of the pigeons. Discontinue Raj Kapot Ujjayi. Take awareness on the throat, literally visualizing your own larynx, esophagus, throat pit. Spread the awareness very, very slowly and gently from the throat upwards towards the face, the head, the back of the head, and then downwards to the food pipe, the air pipe, the lungs, the shoulders, the arms, the diaphragm, the abdomen, the hips that are seated on a mat or a chair, the pelvic platform, the legs that are currently in a cross-legged or Padmasana, or gently hanging down a chair, rested on the floor at the soles. The whole body, the whole body, the whole body. And becoming aware of the sounds around us. As if this was just that little 60-second, 1 minute power-packed sound meditation. Become conscious of distant and near sounds. Increasing awareness like areas of an antenna. Moving awareness from one sound to the other before you slowly open the eyes. Those of you, after opening the eyes, are going to promise in this group of 51 of us, a tribe, a community, are going to practice, going to do your sadhana over this weekend.